Hey, it's Mike. I'm back, and I'm gonna try and redo this one that was we got shut down middle of a power outage, a storm hit, but I'm back. I'm back, and we got fake human. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Uh, Tim, Tim Wallace. Good to see you. Like, share, and subscribe by N. Yeah, and yeah, hello. Hey, how you doing? So, I want to get right to it. I want to get right uh, back to where we were. I'm going to start it over from the beginning, but let's get right to it. And we got, here we go.
Hello?
Hello.
All right, so I'm back, and we're gonna finish up. I'm gonna start over. So there's no finishing up. We're gonna take it from the top, as they say. Hey, it's weird planet. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Fake human chasing after that kiwi. The cops in the Stone Age playing with their toys, um, and of course, dancing away. The dancing douche. Okay, and we got Easy Market. Good to see Easy Market. Um, and Rafal. Good to see you here. Uh, because what I was trying to do last time before we got so rudely interrupted, I wanted to show uh, this the manipulation, the narcissism, the manipulation, exactly how. Hey, Snoggle, how you doing? Exactly how this happens, and I'm gonna try not to interrupt too much. I'm just gonna let it play out so you can see because I'm not misrepresenting anything, and you can see how this guy and these people badger this woman. And so when the video starts, again, I want to just say, when the video starts, she's already been badgered for about 2 minutes before she even comes on the screen, and it's basically it's basically all about him. But we're gonna start it over, and let's see if we can get through this. See if we get through this thing. Hey, Duke of Squirrels, good to see you. I don't think there's going to be any rain. I don't think there's going to be any problems tonight. But here we go.
Represent. Do you like him misrepresenting you, Lolita? Don't you want to tell your?
No, I don't like that. And Rade is not only munition. This is not a fight between Guru Maharaj and Mike. Rade is not only munition, you know? She
Yeah.
needs to know that.
Yeah, this is no for standing up for your truth, because he's either representing you truly or not. See, if he's not, tell him. I mean, until he gets it through his thick skull, because every day he's using you. I'm sure today he's going to go, Rade, she needs us. She's a victim of Gory. She doesn't want to be there, all to make his case. And people are listening and they thinking, yeah, well, maybe Gohari, look at him. She wants to get out. She can't get out. It must be true because Mike's saying it and she's not standing up for another truth. So anyway, that's what is. I'm just telling you the fact. Ultimately, you'll just either do it or don't do it. Maybe if you get stronger, then you'll be able to witness for your truth, what you believe. Yeah.
you can really see how he continues to badger her. So this is basically what he was doing before I started recording. For about 2 or 3 minutes, he's just going off, and he's who's using who here, him or what do I have to do with this? But here he is badgering her. She's not even on the screen yet. Hey, Dr. T. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you here. You did return, so Dr. T returns. That's good. Absolutely. Let's get back to this.
Yeah. So we'll see if you take this seriously or not, And don't blame me. You got yourself in this hot water. I didn't fucking send him an email and say, basically, you.
Okay, I got to interrupt. So he says, so he says, it's not my fault. I'm bad. Basically, he's saying it's not my fault. I'm badgering you. It's not my fault. It's not our fault. We're badgering you. It's your fault because you want to have your own life, and you contacted Mike, and we don't like that you're doing stuff behind. We consider that behind our backs because you can't just have a life. You're in a cult. You can't just do whatever you want. You have to answer to us. So, but this is as culty as it gets. Absolutely. I mean, Jesus Christ, this is as culty as it gets. But he's putting it on her. It's her fault. You caused all this. You're the one who caused all this. We're doing this because it's your fault. It's your fault. Hollips on 4/7/26 at 1:55. She double middle fingered someone and told him to fuck off, go to hell. You can't. That's pretty funny. Because they're spiritually advanced. Remember, they're spiritually advanced. These people, they're not spiritually advanced. They're no different than you and I. They're no different than anybody else. They get pissed off. They get angry. They get confused. They forget. They're no different. There are no ecstatic symptoms when there's no this is not ecstatic symptoms.
You're a fucker, man. You're fucked up, motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. You're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
That's how they react when they get treated like an ordinary person. If they're not being glorified and admired and told how great they are, then they get angry and pissed. This is as culty as it gets. This is as culty as it gets. It absolutely is. And you haven't seen nothing yet. Yeah, hey, this is it, man. Wait. Fight. What is Lolita talking about? There's no fight. I'm exposing scammers, and he's one of them. I expose scammers, con artists, cult pervs, fallen gurus, mafia assassination shit, child abuse, the list goes on. I know. He happens to be one of them. And we've got him doing the most culty thing that you can do. This is pettiness. This is so insane. This is so insane. Hey, how you doing? This is an example of what. This is a master class in coercive control. Yeah, absolutely. It absolutely is, man.
So if you wonder, well, why is he saying, well, hey man, you were inspired to get yourself in this situation. That's all. And you said it helped you and all that. Okay, yeah, let's see. So yeah.
Because
So she admitted that it helped her. She admitted that contacting me helped her. And did you catch how angry he got? blaming her. You got yourself into this. She sent an email to me. Well, she's not allowed to reach out to somebody when she feels like she's in a cult. And this is insanity. Hey, it's Guru Ma. How you doing, Guru Ma? Cult members don't like to be called out on their BS. No, they don't. No, they don't. They're not even a little spiritual, much less Raganuga Bhaktas. They are petty and childish. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying that they're offensive to anybody who's actually trying to be a Raganuga Bhakta, whatever it is. I know what it is, but I'm just saying it's not real. It's not a real thing. But if it's someone who's trying to actually follow that path of Raganuga Bhakta, whatever, as Prabhupada says in his books, these guys definitely aren't it. That's what I'm saying. These people are not it. I'm just saying. Here, let me. There, how do I look? I look like this guy over here. I look at this guy. This guy over here. You like my hairdo? I'm yawning, man. Oh, I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucking stupid. It's so stupid.
So she said, now I'm sure nobody cares. You remember?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, nobody cares. Yeah.
But does Mike really care?
Well,
So today, she's saving her now. She wasn't even welcome in Thailand.
She wasn't welcome. She wasn't welcome in Thailand. She says, "Yeah, sorry about the mic." She said she wasn't welcome in Thailand. What was I supposed to let her come here and move in? What is she talking about? This woman is insane. She reached out to me. She reached out to me. Yeah, I'm sorry about the sound. When I play this clip, it mutes me. It automatically mutes me, and I have to unmute myself to talk. Here we go. And this guy Freddie, look at this guy laughing about how does Mike really care about you? What? I'm not her friend. I'm a stranger. She reached out to me. I care that she's in this friggin' cult. That's what I care about. I'm supposed to fly her around the world so she can come move to Thailand, move in with me or something. What the fuck is these people insane? It's like they absolutely are insane. Let me just be clear on that. These people are insane. These people are insane.
Yeah. See, it looks like let her do what she wants. Looks like petty of you to be pressuring her. Yeah, there's probably some pressure, but I'm just, the thing is, just let it go on. My thing is to get clear truth, whatever that is. I see something happening there, and
he got called out. Someone made a comment about it being petty, and now he got angry. You see how he got angry? He instantly got angry that he's badgering her, and he even admitted, he goes, yeah, there might be some pressure. Yeah, I'm pressuring her. And now he's angry at the person that made it. That's narcissism. The narcissists don't like to be called out on their bullshit. Absolutely. I mean, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Look. Okay. Look. You can make up your own mind right now. That's why I'm playing this. You can make up your own mind. She's gonna talk right now. She's gonna come on screen, and after all this badgering, okay, just remember. Okay. Look. When she comes on screen, she starts talking. I want everyone to just remember, okay, that she reached out to me multiple times and said that she's married to a guy that loves this Gorahari. She's not into this Gorahari guy. She doesn't like going on live. She doesn't like glorifying this guy, and she made fun of Lolita for doing it. She that was the first email. The second email she sent me a couple days later, she was talking about, and you guys have all seen it, read it. You can read it on my channel. She was talking about. It sounded like she was talking about getting up and leaving and going to visit her son here in Thailand. Like, I don't know what that has to do with me, but she did ask if she could meet me, which is weird. Okay. I didn't say she wasn't welcome. I just said it's weird. It's weird for her to want to come meet me in Thailand, but I understand she's trying to get away from this cult and she's got nowhere to go. I went over this. So this is what this woman has been through. Then she went back. So then she ended up going back after they badgered her, and she went on YouTube and she made her video. Okay, and I've shown all of this. Then she contacted me again. And then she just abruptly stopped and she hasn't contacted me ever since. So she's cut off she contacted me again and she cut off everything. Okay? I get it. I understand. I I'm not surprised at any of this. Okay? Then she evidently had another go round with this guy because we watched that where he had to get on camera with her and and manipulate her again. We watched that. so so and that go round with him had nothing to do with me. This has nothing to do with me. It absolutely has nothing to do with me. But they want to turn it into, I don't know. I did, I somehow did something. What happened to my video? Okay, it's gone. Let me get back where we were.
Represent. Do you like him misrepresenting you, Lolita? Don't you? More than you do, Rade.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm just going to put it out there. Her husband is a wife beater, you know.
so if he's blasphemed and accused from things that never happened, and I'm not even talking about what I'm accused of, or Freddie is accused of, or Francis is accused of, but I'm concerned about the messiahs here who is accused of. Yeah, then that's much more important for me, than and to say to Radha, you're gonna defend your guru.
How about defend your husband? I mean, they
I'm sorry, you guys. I was out off. It cut me off again. My sound. It cut me off. I'm so sorry. Um, every time I show it, like I said, it automatically mutes me. Mike being in Thailand, Rade's son, she wanted to use the opportunity to get away from everything, including. Yes, I agree. I think she did. Hey, AJ, good to see you. Glad you're here. Hey, yeah, he does. And I think people come over here people that watch him come over here to see me. Yeah, I know. It keeps cutting out. It keeps cutting out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. I gotta get back to this because I want you to. She's gonna come on. She's gonna come on, but you gotta just remember what she's been through. Okay, I just want you to keep in mind what they're putting her through now. I mean, can you imagine having to come on screen after being badgered for how many minutes now? For about for almost 6, 7, 8 minutes of this badgering.
I think her husband is a wife beater, and manipulator and all that. I mean, that's just common sense. I mean, I'm just speaking. Whether you do it or not, that's up to you. And if but that, I'm just going to put it out there. But you want me to shut up? See, Easy Mark. Oh, just shut up. Let Mike go and give the wrong impression or lies. And even Lolita wants to defend the truth more than you do, Rade.
Absolutely.
So the truth is that she contacted me. She went behind your back. She wants to get away from you guys. That's it. And she's gonna say whatever she can to keep the peace. That's it. She's gonna say whatever she can to keep the peace because she doesn't want to go through this every 4 or 5 days. She gets this treatment. This is like the third time we've seen her be interrogated by these friggin' freaks. Yeah, he's insane. The guy's insane. The guy's insane. He's a psychopath. Okay, here we go. Here's some more of this. This is crazy.
Absolutely. We are here. You are giving your mercy for 9 years every single day, and Radha is part of that from the first day.
The guilt trip. You've been here 9 years. You've done this. You've done that. You owe us. You owe this to us to come on the screen and look at this is insanity.
Come on, and she had experiences, transcendental experiences.
There we go. We got her.
There she is.
Okay, now when she starts talking and saying what she's going to say, you got to really pay attention to what she says. Pay attention to her body language, her facial expressions. They reveal a lot. They can't just leave her alone. No, they can't. They can't leave her alone. They can't. They can't leave her alone.
Did I pressure you enough?
Lalita says I have to defend my husband. Well, I'm gonna defend my husband.
We got her on that one. Okay. Yeah, is your husband?
So she joked that she's defending her husband, not him. She made a joke that I'm coming here to defend my husband. I don't think that's a joke. I don't think she's doing it because she's badgered. Okay, here we go.
Been a wife beater and what all these things.
No, never, ever.
I never said he was a wife beater. I never said that. I said, ISKCON, there's domestic violence, so it's possible that there's domestic violence going on. I don't know. Nobody knows. Just like Rupa Manjari. Nobody knew that Rupa Manjari was getting beaten by Narayan and raped. And she was sitting there talking just like Radhe is, talking about how great her husband was. So don't tell me that battered women don't sit there and talk about how great their husbands are or that their husbands aren't beating them. Don't act like we're stupid. Come on now. Ganging up on Riley like cowards, yeah. And her husband, and I'm going to say it again, her husband lets them do it. Her husband lets them do it. They need to just let her leave and just move on with their lives. I bet Hot Lips doesn't like sharing Rade with God. No, I bet she doesn't. I'll bet you she doesn't. And I bet they all feel like she's a traitor. I bet none of them like her anymore. Yeah, he absolutely could. He absolutely could have been. Just like, and that's what I was saying. I wasn't saying he's a wife beater, but of course that's what he hears. That's what they want to hear. They want to hear me saying outlandish things. No, I'm just reporting what's happening, and I'm reporting what a psychologist, what any normal person would think watching these videos, getting these emails from this person, knowing what this guy is doing, having been in this cult and knowing what this cult does. Any normal person would come up to the same conclusions that we are. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, she knows it right off the bat. She knows from the very get-go that if she rocks the boat, that there could be consequences. That's just, it doesn't take a genius to know. Okay, I want to get back to this. I'm sorry, I got to get back to this.
He's the nicest husband I could ever wish for.
That's exactly what Rupa Manjari was saying. Rupa Manjari says the same thing. She talked about her husband like he was a saint, like he was Saint Narayan. Meanwhile, afterwards, she's talking about what a ruthless animal he was, beating her, raping her, and how he abused all his wives, and what a monster he was.
I'm gonna defend my husband.
We got her on that one. Okay. Yeah, is your husband a wife beater and what all these things?
No, never, ever. He's the nicest.
I would expect her to say, yeah, he beats me all the time. Yeah, he beats me all the time. Yeah, he's a wife beater, absolutely. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Husband I could ever wish for.
Yeah, he's not manipulating you and keeping you trapped in the house?
No.
That's what Mike is saying. He says she's imprisoned. You're imprisoned.
Yeah, but
I never said she was in prison. I never said he was keeping her locked up in the house. I said she's being manipulated and coerced. And it's true. And it's a fact. And everybody can see it. Everybody can see it.
life is a prison.
Yeah, no, she's saying your husband made you a prisoner that you can't
No.
get.
No. It's more the other way around sometimes. No. We are married for almost 31 years in September, and we know each other 32 years. We never got, how to say, he slept me, never.
Yeah.
We sleep together, but he never slept me.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get to the other part.
To the point.
Yeah, let's get to the other part. Okay, we got the husband out of the way. Now, what about Gohar? Is he manipulating you to stay here?
Oh,
Am I?
very heavily.
No.
No jokes. No. Nobody can force me to do things that I don't want to do.
Yeah, so I'm not.
No. I'm coming every day to the class out of my own free will.
Oh, yeah. So
Because I want to listen.
And didn't we all say the same thing when we were in ISKCON? We said no one's forcing me to be here. I'm here of my own free will. I come to Mangalartik at 4:30 in the morning because I want to. No one's put a gun to my head and making me come to the temple and worship at 4:30 in the morning, and then do Tulsi worship and worship this little plant, and then chant japa, and then greet the deities and do Guru Puja, and then go out to the airport and do book distribution. Yeah, nobody's got a gun to my head. I'm doing that I want to do that. That's on me. We all did it. We were all doing it. That's why we all said that.
Yeah. So Easy Market, can you see that Mike didn't have the proper understanding of the situation now? Maybe, okay, what happened? Why did you
Maybe he did had the proper understanding because of what I wrote in my mails.
Yeah. So why?
No, I had the proper understanding. She's the one who wrote the email. She spelled it out. She's the one that said he was Goras Snot. I'm in the Snot Ananda Sangha, but not really. I don't worship him. I don't like God men. I don't worship gurus. This is what she told me. I'm not misrepresenting anything. I didn't get anything wrong. These are their words. This is her words, her emails to me. It's this guy's words. It's his preaching. It's him. It's them.
You're a fucker, man. You're fucked up, motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. You're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm playing Radhe. She can say whatever she wants. It's like a hostage video. She can say whatever she wants. And all of you, everybody watching, can make up their own minds as to what she's saying. And whether she's being honest, whether she's being, not being honest, maybe being a little maybe she wants to be there a little bit because of her husband. But, everybody can make up their own minds what she's saying and what's going on. I'm leaving it to everybody.
What's the situation with that? You did that. Why? And why you did that? Why did you send them an email? Just honestly.
Because I had doubts. Yeah. Sometimes I have doubts.
Right.
Yeah. And I was thinking you are very, very narcissistic, but that was.
Bingo. There you go. There you go. So she was having moments of clarity. She understood the truth. She understood the truth. No, we're not wrong. She knows. She knows. You can't tell me she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought
Right.
you were like being too hard.
Too hard.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you were saying you were saying things that I could not accomplish.
She can't say it. She doesn't want to say it. She can't say it. She's going to say everything she can except say what she wants to say. I know she's being coerced. She's being coerced back into this Lord Chaitanya's grace. There's not much grace. This is not very graceful. This is like high pressure. Absolutely, Gora is manipulating. She can't say. She can't say it. She can't say it. She doesn't. She was telling the truth. Absolutely. Absolutely, she was telling the truth. We all know. We can all see it. We can all see what's going on. Everyone can see what's going on, man. I'm telling you. Oh, she said it. Everyone, she said it. She said it. I'm telling you, her response very heavily to Gora Hari, asking her if he's manipulating her. Yeah, I know. It is crazy, Everybody can make up their own minds. The disgrace place. It's disgraceful. It's a hateful. She knows indeed. She knows. She knows he's a fake. She knows the truth. She's it is so funny. And he wants to blame me. He wants to blame me. You know, that's the thing. He just he wants to blame his problems on me. It's all Mike's fault. It's Mike's fault.
Okay.
So I'm not ecstatic. I'm not. I'm doing many things that I should not do,
Okay.
and the things that I should do, I do not.
Okay.
So I'm a puber.
Yeah.
You know,
Teenager.
So
I'm like James Dean, a rebel without a cause.
okay. So has your opinion changed since then? Have you evolved a bit, or are you the same as that? You're still real doubtful, or are you less doubt? Or what's going on in your process?
Well, I've accepted my own low level. So
Yeah.
I
What
don't
is-
know. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know much about scriptures, and sometimes I think all these stories, all these Vrindavan stories, and then we want to go to Vrindavan after we die, and Then I told Freddy, do they have Wi-Fi in Vrindavan? Do you want to go back like ages and ages and ages ago? And I don't understand.
Yeah.
There's no World Cup football or what?
Yeah.
So those things I
She's had enough of this. She's had enough of this bullshit. She's had enough of this bullshit. She's had enough, and she can't get out because her husband is in it, and she's in it. That's it. That's it. That's my final answer. Is that your final answer? That's my final answer. That's my final answer. Halib said all narcissists are welcome on her pod. Yeah, see how they are? They don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to deal with the fact that we're calling them out, that I'm calling them out, that we're calling them out, that the world can see what's wrong with it, that these people are nuts. It's exposed. Everybody can see it. It's not you know, and so now they got to say, well, Krishna was a narcissist. Well, yeah, Guru Maharaj, he's a narcissist. That's good because Krishna was, and Chaitanya was, and Prabhupada was, and we all are, and I am, and everybody, and it's freaking insanity. Low level evolution. It's not even. He blames everyone for everything except himself. How dare Radhe complain to Mike that Gaurahari abuses her, and how dare Mike talk about it to his viewers? Yeah, how dare I talk about him being a scumbag? How dare I talk about it? And how dare she agree with me? It's so funny. I don't think she's comfortable talking about it, and she told him maybe he will stop badgering her now. Upon reflection, he will never stop badgering her. They're gonna badger her. Doing this publicly is actually a good thing. It's horrendous, humiliating, narcissistic, and full of shit altogether. And it's great that everyone gets to see it. Everyone gets to see it. People, you know, can see how because this is common behavior in this cult. This is nothing special about this guy. This is how they all think. This is how they all act. This is the teachings. The teachings of Prabhupada teach this kind of behavior.
cannot.
So do I allow you? Do I allow you to be doubtful? Am I saying no, you can't do this, or do I allow you the space to work things out and maybe question you so to help you get some clarity?
Yeah. But also, I have to be more open, talk more. Because if I don't express my doubts, I cannot be helped.
Yeah.
I cannot go forward. So I'm staying at the same place.
Yeah. Now, is that my fault for you not expressing your doubts?
No, of course not.
Okay. See, he's saying, I don't.
This thing, it's all about him. It has nothing to do with her feelings, about her, what she wants in life, about her. It's all about him and how he looks and what I'm saying about him and whether people think that he's controlling or is he this or is he that. Do I look good? Do I look bad? He doesn't give a fuck about this Radhe. All he cares about is himself. It's just so stupid. I can't believe it. It is so. It is. This is a master class in how to be a dick. How to be a dick. And look at all of these right in front, and all of these people. There's your yawning man, fucking hot lips and fat Freddy. Fuck these people, man. I'm telling you, these people are disgusting.
You're a fucker, man. You're fucked up. Motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. How you're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
He wants people to think he's an ecstatic devotee, that he's an advanced ecstatic devotee. He's so full of shit. Okay, this is straight up a seed from 90. This is crazy. Am I the only one that thinks this is like out of control, fucking crazy? I'm serious.
The whole world gone crazy. Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
I mean, this is really friggin'. It's insane. It's insane, man. Do I allow you? What a bullshit stuff. He's putting answers in her lips by asking a rhetoric cultic question by the book. Cult asshole for dummies. Do I allow? It's like, it is. I'm telling you, it's, man. Facials tell she's uncomfortable on camera. Just saying, yeah, I don't think she's comfortable either. As the whole world gone crazy. I know. Has the whole world gone crazy.
Has the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Okay, more of this craziness, man. I'm telling you, this is fascinating. This is really fascinating. If you're into cult manipulation, gurus, seeing how people are trapped in a cult and how they're stuck and how people react, how cult leaders react, how the other members and the mentality and the me and all of this. This is textbook stuff, man. This needs to be studied in a laboratory with test tubes and dials and wires and tubes and wires. And Essel, take a look. I'm just saying everything.
Allow and I'm controlling all that. But the truth is, like, when the people think that we're doing something different when we haven't talking to you or anybody, that we're trying to be helpful, is to help the person get more out there. I don't.
It's exactly what a narcissist says. I'm helping you. We're helping you by badgering you and manipulating you and coercing. That's what Prabhupada said. Prabhupada said the same thing. He says, I'm helping you. I'm saving you. I'm surrendering. You're surrendering to me, and I'm liberating you from the material nature. I'm giving you liberation. I'm giving you Krishna. I'm giving you all this bullshit. It's such. It's man. You reckon Ronnie Booker flight tickets ahead of this meeting? Oh man, she said she needs to talk more. She did. This is a very revealing conversation they're having.
I haven't met a teacher that has been so lenient with everybody and allowing them to be them fucking selves. I don't even ask you. Religious leaders often are saying, "Do you eat this?"
He's a religious leader. He's a religious leader, man. And so he says, I've never seen a religious leader as fucking generous as I. It's so stupid. So stupid. I've never seen a religious leader as fucking generous
You're a
as I
fucker,
am.
man.
Fuck, man.
You're fucked up. Motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. You're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
That's insanity. This insanity. The insanity won't stop. It won't stop. The insanity will not stop.
I can't take anymore. I've had it with you.
Oh my God, I can't. It's so bad. No, he's not. His origin story is insane. It's so fucking hilarious. I know. This is crazy.
Don't eat that. Don't do this. I don't even tell you anything like that and still get a job better than that they can accomplish.
Yeah,
know?
but I that's my character. I keep everything for myself.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
So-
Queen of Karma. Good to see you, Queen of Karma. I have some projects I'm finishing up over the next couple of weeks, and then I'll do a deep dive on Guru Hari Das. Oh, yeah, that'll be interesting, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for that one. Well, I'm telling you, I can't wait for that one. He's a religious leader. He's a religious leader. He's a religious leader. He leads 5 knuckleheads. He leads 5 knuckleheads in a Zoom meeting. He leads 5. He's got 5 knuckleheads in a Zoom meeting. He's a spiritual leader. He's a spiritual leader. That's so stupid. I can't take it, man. It's so stupid. Oh my God.
So are you working?
There's a wall in front of me.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. So good. Are you working on it?
Yeah,
Good.
I'm looking for a hammer to put the wall down.
Okay. Yeah. So Easy Market says, if you would be more secure in your truth, you would not care about what Mike says. Well, yeah, I do care because, first of all, he's representing the truth that he believes, not that it's the truth. See, so I care.
No, I'm not presenting the truth that I believe. I'm just presenting your stupid ass and let you talk and let you badger and let you preach and let you boom, 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 boom. I let you do it all. I don't have to do anything. I let you do it, lady.
It goes boom, 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 I can dance. Boom, 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 yay. You sing it with me, and then you'll know. Boom, 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 yay. You go, lady. Boom, 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 yay.
I know. I want Ronnie to be like, you're all insane. Bye. I know. It's just it's so stupid. I know. The spiritual leader. I know. It's so stupid.
About it because I represent the truth that I believe and that I know. And I care because his truth conflicts with my truth. His truth is Prabhupada is a pedophile. My truth is Prabhupada is a representative of Radha and Krishna in this world, come to teach and educate us, and did the best he could do.
So both can't be true. That he didn't come as a spiritual Prabhupada can't. It both can't be true that Prabhupada came and started his movement and translated his books, and he still had an 11-year-old wife when he was a 22-year-old man. You can't tell me there's not a 22-year-old man alive that doesn't know that raping an 11-year-old girl is wrong. I'm sorry. You can't gaslight me. I'm not buying your bullshit, you stupid motherfucker, you dumb douche dancing piece of shit. I don't buy it. Any 22-year-old man that rapes an 11-year-old girl is a piece of shit. Ain't no nothing special about him. No, fuck off. Blaspheme. You can't blaspheme a piece of shit pedophile, 11-year-old raping fucking stinky little Indian man. He ain't nothing. Ain't nothing to blaspheme. You take your fucking bullshit, shove it up your ass.
Other than what his, and he's to me misrepresenting that.
Who cares? You're an insignificant piece of shit. No one gives a fuck what you think, what you care, what you do, what you think, what you believe, what you preach. Nobody but these four knuckleheads gives a fuck. And this one down here, she don't even give a fuck. She got her hand covering her mouth now.
So I care about that. And you put that, see, you care about that. You say that's a negative. In the eyes of Krishna and real devotees, that's a positive, man.
In the eyes of Krishna, what in your made up world? In your made up world, you're gonna decide what Krishna sees and what Krishna believes and thinks? Fuck you. That's what all these so-called cult leaders want you to believe. That they know what God says, what God thinks, what God wants. Every single one of them. David Koresh, Jim Jones, Charlie Manson. They ain't no different. Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta, all of them, all claiming to be a God man. I know what God wants. I know what God wants me to do. I know we have to do it like this, otherwise God won't accept my offering. If you don't say the prayer like this, God won't accept your food. If you don't bow down and touch the feet and say this prayer, you're not going to go back to God here. You're not going to do this. You're fucking bullshit. I don't know. My mom used to say something to me when I was little and I hurt my finger. She'd say, Santa, Santa, something, something. I don't know. Something in Spanish. Maybe Easy Market knows what that was. And I was supposed to make it feel better. And I guess it did. I guess it did. It's so crazy, man. Mike is presenting the truth, not only his personal experience, which is all cult members ever have to offer. The testimony of ex-members is the most important thing there is. Sorry, that is the most important thing is, and all cults want to say, oh, don't listen to ex-members, they're just bitter. No, you gotta listen to the ex-members. They know what's going on. They think you're they think you're a witch. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, the Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah, okay. I don't know how to love it. That's so funny. Oh my God. Oh man. Yeah, he's been doing it for like 45 years. He's got 45 years. He's got a whole 16 subscribers. I hate when people say it's their culture because it isn't. That's rooted in racism. Yeah. Well, first of all, these people aren't even. I know these people aren't even. Mike is almost reaching 600. Yeah, I'm going. I think I'm getting followers from this Gorahari stuff. I think I'm getting followers of this Gorahari stuff. He's got his spiritual antenna directly. He's got a landline right to Krishna Loka, and Krishna Loka tells him, he goes, yeah, that Mike, he's a demon. Yeah, that Easy Market, I don't listen to him. He's so stupid. It's so stupid. Okay, let's get a little bit more.
That's more than a pun. Thank God somebody cares about rascals like that Mike, who avidly don't have faith in God.
He can't even talk. He's so pissed off. He's so pissed off at me.
They went to the movement, went to the wrong people, and now they come back preaching there is no God.
So this is the same. So I just want to say, this is the same thing that all these gurus say. You went to the wrong guy. You went to the wrong guy. That's what Prabhupada said. All you guys went to the wrong. You went to this Yogananda, and you went to this Maharishi, and you went to this Mir Baba, and you went to this guy and that guy. All these rascal gurus. You went to the wrong guy. You didn't come to me. And he's saying the same shit. It's the same bullshit. Yeah, none of it makes sense. I mean, it just, that's why I say, these caveman stories. These are caveman stories. Okay, let's get back to this. This is getting good.
This one devotee, this Vipramukha Swami, also, he was representing as guru. See, he was a guru. Then he gave up the whole bad damn thing. That's what happens. Eventually comes.
See, more evidence that he watches everything that I do. Everything that I do, he watches, and he ends up talking about. I mean, the guy's obsessed with me. The guy, he really is. I'm his favorite show. Let's just get it out there. I'm his favorite show. Yes, that's the one. Sana Colita Dorana Sino Sana. That's exactly the one. Heal, little frog's tail. If you don't heal today, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what my mom used to say. That's so funny. So let's get back to this.
Down to that. If you don't get an experience of God like we have and we're showing you, you're going to give it up. You don't see us giving up God.
Yeah, we see a lot of your people leaving. That guy Johan left and that other girl left. You complain about them all the time. That's why you don't want Radhe to leave. When you only have 5, when you've only got 5 followers, you don't want to lose one. That's 20% of your following is just gone. 20% of your following is gone. If he loses Radhe, he's down 20%. My Gora loves you. This, because his clown cult story tells you so. Yeah, yeah, it's so funny. He's in here now for sure. I bet he is. I can make him come in here like a drop of a hat. I know he's a narcissist. He says anything, and I've done it so many times. I've let me add his face to the thing, just to lure him in. And sure enough, he does it all. He's such an idiot. He's such an idiot. Okay, here we go.
You that God we worship and are committed to day in, day out, even though you throw swords and spikes. And
he gets really angry when he's talking about other gurus and why he's not, because he feels resentful that he doesn't have a big following and that these other guys do. And he's got 5 knuckleheads. He's got these. He's got so much anger.
Piss and crap at us. We don't, because we know that's real God. There's no better God than the Lord who gives himself to us, in the form of tasting the food of life, the bread of life, the name of God and his pastimes. Where do you see people eating such food? This is the food of the saints, isn't it? We're eating the food of the saints.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
And he says there's no.
He really thinks he's saying something. He might as well be saying, he might as well be saying, Sana colita de ranan, si no sanas, hoy sanaranas manan, heal, little frog's tail if you don't heal today. He might as well be saying that. Because he makes as much sense. He makes as much sense as chanting that. I know. I'd kind of like to have a T-shirt made with those on there. I mean, maybe I'll have a. I think maybe I'll do that. I'll have good rice. I'll have good rice, and I'll have Bert and Ernie, Bert and Ernie G on there. I think that's a good project for me. Um, God, Jesus, Krishna, heaven, hell. What does he say in the cuckoo's nest? Oh, it's so funny. God damn it, Hardy, you're so full of shit. That's what he reminds me of. He reminds me of somebody in the cuckoo's nest.
God, that's because he can't eat the food of the saints. He can't eat the bread of life, the Lord, the Christ. So if I was securing, he would not care.
He can say he can say who he decides who can worship Christ. He decides who can worship Krishna. He's just a all around God man. This guy isn't it really something. Really something.
No, because I'm secure in the truth there, Easy Market. Because I'm secure in the truth, I care about what Mike says, not only for his sake, but for the sake of those who listen to him. These are half-truths. Represent. Do you like him misrepresenting? So do I allow you? Do I
What happened?
get a job better than that? I do care because, first of all, he's representing the truth that he believes, not that it's God is a pedophile. My truth is Prabhupada is a representative of Radha and Krishna in this world, come to teach and educate us, and did the best he could do. I mean, other than what his, and he's to me misrepresenting that. So I care about that, and you put that. See, you care about that. You say that's a negative in the eyes of Krishna and real devotees. That's a positive, man. That's more than a positive. Thank God somebody cares about rascals like that Mike, who avidly don't have faith in God, who go. They went to the movement, went to the wrong people, and now they come back preaching there is no God. This one devotee, this Vishpramukha Swami, also he was representing as guru. See, he was a guru. Then he gave up the whole bad damn thing. That's what happens. Eventually comes down to that. If you don't get an experience of God like we have and we're showing you, you're going to give it up. You don't see us giving up God. We show you that God we worship and are committed to day in, day out, even though you throw swords and spikes and piss and crap at us. We don't, because we know that's real God. There's no better God than the Lord who gives himself to us, in the form of tasting the food of life, the bread of life, the name of God in his pastimes. Where do you see people eating such food? This is the food of the saints, isn't it? We're eating the food of the saints.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
God, that's because he can't eat the food of the saints. He can't eat the bread of life, the Lord, the Christ. So if I was secure, you would not care. No, because I'm secure in the truth there, Easy Market. Because I'm secure in the truth, I care about what Mike says, not only for his sake, but for the sake of those who listen to him. These are half-truths.
Okay, so evidently he put that video back up. If you want to go watch that video, you can go to his webpage and watch it. But basically, yeah, what in God's name?
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
Okay, now, yeah, she looks miserable. She looks miserable. She looks like she's not buying it. She looks like she's not buying it. Bullshit. The mythological food pastimes. It's just so stupid. What is he What is he blabbering on about? I know. We can. I know. It's so stupid. She's so not. I don't. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It is so stupid. Okay, I wanted to point something out though. He was talking about how we all went to the wrong guru. The reason we left ISKCON is not because it's a cult and because the teachings are fucked up and it's full of racism and sexism. And Prabhupada had an 11-year-old wife and he was preaching child marriage and pedophile gurus and all of this bullshit and domestic violence and all this crap, children molested in the Gurukul, all of this stuff. It wasn't that. That's not it. It's because we found the wrong guru. If we had found the right guru, we wouldn't give a fuck about all that other bullshit, evidently. Evidently, we didn't have the right guru because that's why we got pissed off and left. That makes sense? Does that make sense? Okay, so here is, I found this on the pod page, and this is Gaur Govinda, and they're asking him, he's asking questions, why have some devotees gotten gurus who later fell down? And this guru is saying, they were not so eager. Krishna as Paramatma in the heart knows what is inside. Those persons who got such gurus, they were not so serious. They were thinking, I want a guru, and this person has been branded, stamped, and as guru, I'll accept. But they were not so curious. See, blaming the person because the guru falls down. This is their tactic. They all do that. They said, then they ask him here, what about they ask him about the children. And he says, where is it? He says it was the children's fault. They were not so curious, so eager to know whether this person has Krishna sent percent or not, whether he can deliver me sent percent Krishna or not. Krishna knows all these things, and he has made such an arrangement. He says, the symptoms of a Madhyam, Uttama, and Kanishta Vaishnavas are given in Shastra, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. You should know these descriptions very well, and thereby judge and see. Don't be convinced simply by what others are saying. But yet, he became a guru because the GBC said he could, and all these others, right along with these gurus who fell down, molested children, and did all this horrible stuff. But it's not the guru's fault for deceiving anybody. It's the followers, because they did something wrong. So don't blame the guru. What does this say? Oh, by the way, past couple of days, Gorhari was preaching about fake human. I'm telling you, this is his favorite show. I'm his favorite show. He's learning about cults. He's learning he's a narcissist. He's learning about all kinds of stuff that he didn't know before. He's learning about Krishna. He's learning about Bhagavatam. He's learning about good rice. He's learning about all this shit. He's coming to where the knowledge is, which is right here. I told him he didn't know shit. I told him he'll never know more than me. If he's read something, if he's read something and learned something that I didn't read or I didn't hear, tell me what it is, dude. Go ahead, tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. What is it that you read? What book of Prabhupada's did you read that I didn't read? You tell me, Gora Hoodie. What book of Prabhupada's? Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm
just a dreamer, but you are just a dream.
You're just a dreamer. You're just a dreamer. Calling your cult members fucking idiots is something David Miscavige has done, but Scientology is not really about God, or like in the Catholic religion, his represent. Yeah, you know, he told Radhe she was being a dick. He's no spiritual leader. The idea that he would call himself a spiritual leader is going to be one of the funniest things I've ever heard. And one of the funniest things I've ever heard. I don't know what fake human did. I don't know what fake human did. Yeah, I don't know what fake human did to deserve that. I don't know. I know it is an insult. I know a little of good-hearted devotees whose gurus fell down. What an insult to them to say that it was their fault for having a fake guru. I know, because they don't care. It's so they're narcissistic. They're callous. They don't care that people are hurt. They don't care that people are hurt by their guru falling down. They're just like, so what? Get another guru. Go get another guru. You think I want to get another guru after the last guru that I had? I've been donating money to. Let him sleep in my house. Bought him a laptop and donated to his Guru Paloozing tour that he went on. And now he's running off with some young girl or bounced out with some money or something. And now you think that the answer to that problem is I should just get another one? Fake human Jai Ho. Fake human has been recognized. We got to recognize fake human. We got to recognize fake human. Yeah, free rice, good rice for fake human. Yeah, it makes no sense. The guru probably said gurus don't fall down, but yet he had an 11-year-old wife. So ways of making money, begging in YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think he's back to his old one. He's bouncing around. That's another sign. That's another sign that this guy is a scammer. He's another scammer going from town to town. He goes from channel to channel. So he can scam and he doesn't want us. He doesn't want us watching. He doesn't want us to see what he's doing. Yet he wants to preach. He's like Elmer Gantry. He wants to preach to everybody, tell everybody what to do. This fucker. I think almost all of us were sincere, good-hearted. We were naive. We were innocent. We thought we were joining something good. We thought we were changing our lives, going on a spiritual journey, going to save the world. We're going to distribute books and create a house the whole world can live in, this utopia type thing. We thought we were part of this bigger picture that was more important than than us individually, whatever it was we thought, and it was all a scam. And it was all a scam. And Pope Gora fell down with his disciple 9 years ago, way after his so-called dream. Yeah, after his dream. He said basically that Mike doesn't have Krishna on his side, and that's why he's surrounded by fake human. Yeah, when my answer to him is, who does he think he is to say that I don't have Krishna on my side? How do you know Krishna's not on my side? Maybe Krishna's on my side, and Krishna wants me to expose all you pieces of trash that are ruining his good name. Maybe Krishna is not the stealing the girls' clothes, the gopis' clothes, and all of that stealing. But maybe that's not. Maybe those are just stories about Krishna. Maybe Krishna is not that. Maybe that's not really Krishna. So maybe Krishna's on my side exposing all this bullshit. Have you ever thought of that? You ever thought of that? And then maybe Krishna's on my side exposing all you pieces of shit out there, all you fake gurus and everything. Maybe Krishna wants me to expose these pieces of shit like this guy. Here's another one. He thinks, look at this. He thinks his chanting, he thinks, he's just like Gaurahari. He thinks that his chanting and us watching it is like some spiritual thing for us. Like, why? Well, I'm going to sit here and watch him chant, listen to him chant. Like, that does something for me. Like, that's spiritually enlivening for me. Like, what does that do for me? I'm dead serious. Like, what does that do for me? What does it do for him? What does it do? It's not doing anything for him. How is it doing something for me? But I'm going to sit here and watch 5 minutes of this, of him doing this bullshit because he's saving the fucking world? He thinks he's saving the world doing this? Like, somehow make me a better person because I'm watching him. I'm watching him, watching them. That's so stupid. Watching you, watching me. Oh, my God. Vomiting, take medicine, diarrhea, do it in your toilet. YouTube is not your toilet. Scamming every town and village. Absolutely. Scamming every town and village. Yeah, he's California dreaming, man. They all are. This guy's dreaming too. Look, this guy's dreaming too. You can't tell me he's any different. You can't tell me he's any different. It's exactly the same. How do I look? Do I look like a devotee? I got my beads. I shave my head. I gotta put some tilak on, and I got my big manly beads. I got my big manly beads. Do I look like this? Do I look like this guy now with his beads? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. So stupid. My God, I can't believe it. I can't believe those people. Grown man. So stupid. Most Brahmins, if not all, who are practicing Brahmins in India scam either through astrology or promising people. Yeah, the only time you really see these guys, you see them out at the holy places, and they're just scamming people for money. Oh, you want me to do the thing for you? Pay me some rupees, and I'll say the prayer for you, so you do it right. Like, I went and I was like, I don't need your help. Oh no, I am Brahmin, I can do it. I was like, I don't know. I used to be a Hare Krishna. I know how to do this. I know how to put the flowers in the boat and put it in the pond. I'm not paying you 1,000 rupees. I know I'm not paying you 1,000 rupees to do it. I'm not. Bad trips can happen. Yeah, bad trips can happen, man. Yeah, intrahuman. It's so stupid, man. It's my Hare Krishna cap. My Hare Krishna cap. Okay. I want to show you some. We're doing this backwards today. So I got some good videos. First I gotta share something on that I saw on Reddit. Let me get that ready. While I get this ready, you can watch this. Where is it? Here, watch this. You can watch this. All right, that's little Willie. That is your dancing douchebag. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to watch that. We're gonna have to watch that whole thing. We're definitely gonna have to watch that whole thing. I think that might be the next one. Okay, so this is from the Reddit page. This is from the Reddit page, and it is. Where did I see this? Because it's kind of important. I gotta share this for those that don't. Okay, here it is. So it's this pure bhakti. It says concerns about pure bhakti theology, Gurukula abuse, and a temple called Bhakti Yoga Lima, Peru. So this is what I'm saying. This goes all over the world, and this is pure bhakti. So I think this is a Narayan Maharaj offshoot or something. But it says as an here I'll show you what I'm reading here. It's on this page, and it says as an ex-Hare Krishna, I recently read Pure Bhakti's article. Did Srila Prabhupada know? And it helped me understand something disturbing about how harm can be rationalized inside this movement. The article discusses whether A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada knew about the abuse that happened in ISKCON Gurukulas. Instead of treating the abuse first as an institutional failure, the article explains it through karma, guru theology, and the idea that Prabhupada could not truly be at fault. It even suggests that the suffering of abused children was a reduced karmic reaction because they had come into contact with a pure devotee. So there you go. They think that the children were abused because that's their karma, because they came in contact with Prabhupada. What the fuck? How fucking sick? How sick do you gotta be? How sick do you gotta be to blame a sexually abused child, to blame the child for his own sexual abuse, to say that it's his karma? That is disgusting. These people are fucking disgusting. To me, that is extremely disturbing. It creates a religious framework where the guru remains protected, the institution remains protected, and the victim's suffering can be explained away as karma. Yes, absolutely. Prabhupada did know. Prabhupada did know about the abuse. They came to him at the Kumbh Mela. And they said, Prabhupada, we caught this guy. He's been he's been abusing the children. All of these children have been abused in the Gurukula. And Prabhupada didn't give a fuck. He didn't say, oh, take me back to Vrindavan, we got to do something. He didn't say, call the authorities. He didn't say, round up the children, round up the parents. Let's go back and figure this out. Close down the school. He didn't say anything like that. He didn't do a goddamn thing. He said the guy can come back. He said kick him out. But you know what? He can come back on Sundays and take a little prasadam. No problem. Fuck. Did Prabhupada know? And they got the nerve to write an article to muddy the waters and try to say that Prabhupada didn't know. Fuck, he didn't know. He had no business opening a school in the first place. Peru could be pyramid. I'm not. Yeah, I'm. It could be. I guess it says. Okay, so it goes on and it says. Pure Bhakti. This matters to me because I have serious concerns about a temple called Bhakti Yoga Lima in Lima, Peru, and its broader Pure Bhakti Yoga environment. I do not want to disclose my identity publicly because the temple and its network may have influence. Well, there you go. It's a spiritual organization, but this guy doesn't feel safe to reveal his name. But I want people to be aware of the allegations involving Madhavi Dasi associated with Bhakti Yoga Lima in Lima, Peru. According to what I learned, Madhavi Dasi, whoever that is, allegedly brought a very young woman named Nandini from a vulnerable situation, possibly a homeless shelter. There you go again with the homeless. Nandini was reportedly around 16 or 17, or at least not older than 18. Madhavi Dasi, who was around 50 or older, allegedly entered into a sexual and romantic relationship with her inside the temple environment. If accurate, this would not be a normal relationship between equals. It would involve a major power imbalance, an older temple leader, a vulnerable young person, spiritual authority, possible dependence on housing community, and a religious environment where obedience, surrender, and guru authority are heavily emphasized. Excuse me. I was also told after the relationship deteriorated, Nandini was allegedly emotionally mistreated, abandoned, and later expelled or pushed away from the temple. I was told that Sripad Bhaktivedanta Damodar Maharaj allegedly justified her removal by saying something like it was not her karma to stay. Okay, so it goes on. It says, for context, some members of this broader network are connected with the Sri Sri Krishna Balaram Mandir in the Seva Kunja area of Vrindavan, India. And then it says, if you have any information, you can contact this link. It says, if this resonates with you or if you have any information about similar experiences, please consider coming forward with a formal complaint or testimony. Even a carefully documented report can help protect vulnerable people and prevent this kind of abuse from being hidden behind spiritual language. So there you go. Something going on in Bhakti Yoga Lima in Lima, Peru, and that just it goes back to what I've always said. If you're involved in this Bhakti Yoga, these Bhakti cults, I don't care who it is. If it's Bhakti anything, and Chaitanya is involved, and the 6 Goswamis and Prabhupada's books, man, it is bad news. Bad news. I don't care if it's Gaurahari, Gora hoodie. I don't care. I don't care if it's Bhakti Yoga, Lima, Bhakti House, Bhakti Lounge, Bhakti Church, Bhakti Cafe, Bhakti whatever. Govinda's restaurant. Stay the fuck away. Excuse me. Stay the fuck away. Yeah, man. I got the big beads, man. I got big beads. I've got big beads. Gore is a master in getting himself and his clowns to disassociate from sane, responsible life. Cow Planet fantasy. Yeah, it's mental illness. It's mental illness. It's mental illness. Okay, now I want to get to that. I want to get back to that. Okay. So here we go. And this is important stuff. Whoops. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, get ready. Here we go.
There is research on what makes somebody a good cult leader. It's a cluster B personality disorder. So cluster B would be antisocial personality disorder. So this is people that are totally unconcerned with having a negative impact on the people around them. They are hurting people. They are vicious. They lack all empathy, all compassion. People would say this is what most of our prisons are made up of. It's people that have antisocial personality disorder. The next is narcissistic personality disorder. So these are people that are exceptionally self-interested. It comes from insecurity. It comes from a low sense of self, but these are people that need to make it all about them. And so at every moment, they're going to bloviate about how fantastic they are.
Right.
They're going to have delusions of grandeur, and those delusions are alluring people, right? Then there is histrionic personality disorder. So these are people that are leveraging emotions. They're leveraging drama. They're leveraging sex to get people to want to follow them. They are people of passion, people of drama. Interpersonally, when I've worked with people this way, they are very affected by everything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, oh my gosh, or a lot of leveraging sex, or a lot of scantily clad leader, you know, that kind of style of cult.
Okay.
And then the last is borderline personality disorder. These are people that are struggling to regulate their emotion, have dramatic swings from love bombing people to being very harsh and cruel to people.
Wow, that sounds like somebody we were just watching. We just watched, went through the dark traits of cult leaders to a T. Everything that guy just said, we just watched it on a video with a cult leader badgering one of his followers. Actually, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was preaching Paramadvaita, where the Lord is every rada and the devotee all shared the same body. Yeah, that's some that's some weird stuff. I mean, I don't know, man. Everybody's sharing the same body. Sounds like a good time. Everyone have a good time? Let's all share the same body.
Well, isn't that special?
Of course, everything's Krishna's arrangement to these freaks. And, you know, and that's just, and again, you gotta, this is what I'm in a habit of doing this. Whenever this cult shit pops up, I call it out and I say exactly what it is. That's gaslighting. That's making you question your own reality. You go, there's electrical storms and thunderstorms in Thailand all the time. They come out of nowhere, boom, and it happens, right? What is it? It's always Krishna's arrangement, because it's gaslighting to make the devotees, to make his people say, yeah, he got what was coming. See, he got what was coming. It was Krishna's arrangement that would happen. But what happened tonight? Is it Krishna's arrangement that I didn't have a thunderstorm? See, that's the gaslighting, because they'll sit there and go, yeah, see, Mike got what was coming. That's his karma. That's gaslighting, circular reasoning, argumentative. You know, he wants to say, this has to be right because we've been doing it for 40 years. No, that makes no sense. There's no, one thing doesn't follow the other because you've been doing it for 40 years. So now it has to be correct? No, it doesn't. No. Okay. Wait, let me see. What is this? Gotta say, the school I went to in Mayapur was a waste. Like in morning, they'd have a whole Artik, Guru Puja, Bhakti Shastri lessons, and Mridanga and harmonium lessons, all wasting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, aren't you glad you learned all that? Aren't you glad you learned that? Instead of learning, you know, something to get you through life? Like, where are you going to use? No, because they figure you're going to be living in a temple the rest of your life, so we're going to teach you how to be, we're going to groom you from being a little kid. So not only are you going to know temple life, but you're not going to know anything else, so you're not going to be able to do anything else but live in a temple. Yeah, I think there was something going on. I think something happened. He wasn't loved, or he didn't get the attention. He didn't get the attention he needed. Maybe he was abused as a kid. Something. He didn't get the love. He needs it now. He needs the adoration. He needs the over the top. You know, he needs to be special. He needs to be God. He needs to be God man. You know, and they all do. Indra Yumna, Swami, Bhakti Vikash, Harvard dumbass. They all need it. Here we go. Here's another really good video. And this is revealing too. Here we go.
Recently, a study came out looking at manipulative people. It assessed participants for dark and light personality traits, asked them how often they engage in pro-social behaviors, meaning actions that are meant to help others, and how often they engage in manipulation. What they found was a little bit surprising, but not really. As it turns out, manipulative people don't just use malicious techniques like gossip and exclusion, they also use niceness as a tool to manipulate people. I'm going to break down this study, why manipulators sometimes seem like the nicest people in the world to some people, and how to apply this to real life. Let's get started. When most people think of a manipulator, they envision someone who constantly harms others, who never thinks to help because they're so focused on their own selfish interests. So they say things like, well, this person must not be so bad because they were nice to me. What most people fail to realize is that no one is 100% bad all the time. Even manipulators can behave in pro-social ways if it serves them, and in fact, many manipulators do try to charm people whenever possible, particularly because they want the social capital that they can weaponize against someone when needed. Manipulators don't target everyone, they pick and choose their scapegoats based on what's convenient to them. The study from 2025 wanted to look at the correlation between what's called relational aggression and personality traits. Specifically, how do personality traits correlate to levels of relational aggression? Relational aggression, in case you're not aware of it, is intentionally hurting someone's relationships or reputation through nothing but social tools without ever lifting a finger to cause physical harm to that person. Things like spreading rumors, silent treatment, excluding someone from a group. The personality traits that the researchers looked for were dark triad.
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different
Krishna's arrangement
just to get
Triad, meaning narcissism, including distinguishing based on vulnerable and grandiose subtypes, psychopathy, and Machiavellianism. They also assessed for light triad traits: faith in humanity, humanism, which is valuing other people's dignity, Kantianism, which is treating other people as individuals rather than tools or objects to be used. So the question was, do light personality traits offset relational aggression and manipulation? The researchers theorized that people who have a positive view of other human beings might not as readily misinterpret ambiguous cues as threatening and then lash out through relational aggression. So if someone says, for example, oh my God, I love your outfit, I wish I were as brave as you to wear something like that. Someone who tends to assume the best of intentions might see it as a compliment, whereas someone who tends to assume the worst of intentions might think that it's a backhanded insult. The other person could genuinely mean they wish they could dress like that too, like say wearing a very old-timey dress, but they're worried about other people's judgments. But if you interpret what they said as aggressive, you might decide, oh my God, this person is rude, this person is mean to me, and start to retaliate against them. So the researchers studied over 2,000 adults aged 18 to 22 in Australia. 2/3 of them were female. They gave them surveys to measure relational aggression habits, personality, pro-social behaviors. What were the results? Personality traits explained over 1/3 of the difference in how often people used relational aggression. Dark personality traits accounted for the vast majority of this effect. All dark personality traits predicted higher amounts of relational aggression. So people who are high in narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavellianism tend to use relational aggression much more. Duh, right? Water's wet. The strongest predictors were psychopathy and vulnerable narcissism specifically. It appears that people use gossip for social control to get what they want, and highly sensitive people like vulnerable narcissists use exclusion to defend against perceived rejection.
And it's like, that's exactly, it's like, it's so bizarre. I didn't watch this video of hers. That's exactly what we just watched. We just watched this guy act all nice, pretend like he's being nice to this woman to manipulate her into getting her to reveal how she feels about this cult and declare her allegiance to the cult, to his little group or whatever, while these other cult members sat there and watched, thinking that he's the greatest thing in the world, while we're sitting there going, he's abusing her. Why? What's going on? I mean, most of us, even Easy Market was there live when it was going on, and he could see what was going on. And they're sitting there going, no, we're helping her. We're doing the right thing. He got mad, started yelling, I care. I have to stop Mike from what he's doing. He's blaspheming Prabhupada, and he's ruining my reputation. Whatever the fuck he was going on and on about, because it was all about him. Fuck Rod. Hey, he doesn't even care about what her problem is. What's on her mind? Why do you keep? What is it about the group that made you want to reach out to my? I mean, what is it? What am I doing that's so wrong? What's happening? What is it that's going on? No, he didn't give a fuck. He didn't want to make sure that she's going to defend his honor, help him defeat me. That's all he really wanted her for, is just to show me up. Like that matters, like it matters. I know. It's so ridiculous, I mean, the gaslighting, but to them, it's everything. To them, it's everything. It's like, yes, it's Krishna's arrangement. Absolutely. Krishna did that. It's so funny. Yeah, I forgot to. Prabhupada says we got to pay Indra, so I guess I had to pay Indra. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. It's always good when Gregors comes in. Yeah, and she probably wasn't even really mental. She was probably like cuckoo's nesting it, like McMurphy. She was probably just going there to the mental hospital just to get out of some scam because she got busted for something. So she's like, well, let me pretend to be crazy and I won't have to go to jail and I'll just go into the mental hospital. That's what I'm saying. I mean, and his dad was probably a scammer too. His dad was probably some Baptist preacher scamming people in a tent, having a fucking revival. Elmer Gantry revival. They're taking everybody's money and scamming, running off to the next town. That's probably, I swear to God, man. This guy's a mafia morality. They allow fallen gurus to come back. Yeah, they come back. They molest kids. They protect each other. Absolutely. Absolutely. The childhood trauma makes the religious gaslighting 100 times more effective. It also creates a psychological dependency between the victim and the perpetrator. It is. There's a weird thing going on. Like even between Radhe and this Gorahari, there's a weird thing back and forth. Like because she can't cut him loose. She just can't. She can't just say, "I've had enough. I'm done. I don't. My husband can go. My husband can do whatever he wants, but I'm not. I'm not down with it." She can't do that. She just can't do it. She wants to, but she can't do it. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I remember the witch doctor. Absolutely. I remember all that stuff. I remember they're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. Absolutely. To the funny farm. They're coming to take him away. That's what they need to do. Yeah, evidently, that's Krishna's. I say it's Krishna's arrangement. So you can go back and tell Gorahari that Mike does believe in Krishna. He said that Krishna came to him in a dream and said that I need to keep on calling out Gorahari's bullshit. Krishna came to me in a dream. Came to me in a dream. Where's
He didn't have that dream. I did.
It's gotta be the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That's like saying, "Well, Santa didn't come to your house. He came to my house." Like so stupid. Santa didn't come to your house. He came to my house. It's so stupid. These people are so fucking stupid, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They're so stupid. They think that this is doing something to the world. That's so stupid.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
He's so stupid. It's like, what are you doing? What the fuck? What are you doing? That's so stupid. This guy. This guy.
Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
With his little dolls, with his little pebbles. But he's not doing this. He's jacking off little pebbles. He's rubbing little pebbles with a cloth and his $500 oil. And the other guy is swimming. He's floating his little dolls around in the pool. These guys are mental cases, man. They're mental. They are mental. They're mental. Oh my goodness, what I do? I broke it. I broke it. I broke the screen. Oh my god. It's so. Oh my. Okay, let's look at this one. So we're talking about the anger. Talking about the anger. This guy's angry, and a lot of these gurus are angry. The Bhakti Vikash and Indra Yumna and Harvard dumbass. And we might not see it, but we know. Like Rafal said, you bring the chapatis 3 seconds late, and a fucking tornado. Fondling baby deers and pebbles. I know. They fondle anything they get their hands on. They get. He's counting millions with each bee. Yeah, he's like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. He's got his bees. He's like, okay, I got. I got 1 million, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, and $4 million. I got $5 million. Oh. Yeah, there's so much going on from this guy. There's so much going on. We do got to watch that video of him on the Hare. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to just do that. But here, let's watch this real quick.
Why do conservatives seem like they're always angry, even though they claim they're winning all the time? These are broken people, and science can prove it. There's a psychological reason for that.
Yeah, so there's Gora Hari. He's always talking about he's ecstatic symptoms. He's an advanced devotee, pure devotee, advanced, ecstatic. He's always angry. He's always, he's got a potty mouth. He's doing this all the time.
Fucker, man. You're fucked up, motherfucker, man. Fucker, man. You're a fucking prick and asshole. I hate your fucking blasphemy, Prabhu.
Actually, there are 4. Here are the 4 psychological reasons Trump supporters are always so angry. 1. They are filled with fear. Neuroscientist Geraint Rees at University College London studied how conservative and liberal brains process threats differently. Conservative brains have a larger, more reactive amygdala that never shuts off. The amygdala is the fear center of your brain. It processes fear, anxiety, and rage. At the same time, the part of the brain that pumps the brakes on fear, called the anterior cingulate cortex, is smaller in conservative brains. That is a part of the brain that controls proportionality and rational response. Conservative brains run on fear. Liberal brains run on curiosity. The amygdala's job is simple: detect threats and freak the fuck out.
They're fearful. Devotees are fearful. They fear Maya. They fear Kali Yuga. They fear the demons. They fear falling down. They fear not following the 4 regulative principles. They fear not getting their rounds done. They fear not, following the morning program. It's like all this anxiety and fear. This anxiety, it makes them angry. It makes them on edge. And I remember I wasn't on edge, but I know the stress of always needing to chant. I gotta make up rounds, or I gotta do rounds or make up rounds, or I don't have them finished. It's getting late in the day, and if I don't get them finished, I'm gonna make them up tomorrow. And then it just, am I gonna go to Mangalartik in the morning? Am I gonna go on to Venice Beach, the book distribution, to Harinam on Friday night and Saturday night? Am I gonna go do that, and feeling guilty if I don't go? And it's so much. It's just, and it comes out in all that anxiety and all that pressure. It comes out in different ways. Yeah, I was afraid that I was afraid there was going to be an elephant stampede.
Amygdala is oversensitive. Everything new feels dangerous. Immigrants moving into your neighborhood, threat. Drag queens on television, threat. A Spanish guy on the Super Bowl stage, threat. Not because there is a threat, but because the amygdala manufactures a threat. Psychologists call this threat hypersensitivity syndrome. This means progressives literally have a more evolved brain, built for complexity, built for modern society. Conservative brains are stuck in caveman threat detection mode. Perfect for 50,000 years ago, horrible for modern society. This is why facts do not work on Trump supporters. You're not debating their ideas. You're debating their terrified lizard brains. 2. The psychological root of rage. Psychiatrist James Gilgan at Harvard Medical School spent decades studying the most violent men in American prisons. Underneath every act of rage was one emotion: shame. Gilligan found that men who couldn't process shame turned it outward, into violence, into rage, into destroying anyone who reminded them of what they never became. Most Trump supporters spent their lives falling short of who they thought they would be. They did not build the career they wanted. They did not earn the respect they thought they deserved. They peaked in high school. The gap between who they are and who they thought they would be produced shame. And shame.
That's these gurus. That they either, like this Gora Hari, this Sri Dayananda, Indra Yumna Swami, they peaked in high school or they peaked in college and they ended up in the Hare Krishnas and they never matured past that, ever. They just stayed right there. Stay right there. They were going up, and then they met the Hare Krishnas, and then they just stayed. They just stayed. They never advanced. They never learned anything else. They never were curious about anything else. They never wanted to do anything, and no ambition to do anything else. You know, like and you talk to these guys like Nishringananda, ITV. You know, the guy went to film school, college. He was going to be a Steven Spielberg. He wanted to be a Steven Spielberg. Okay, he could have. That's what he wanted to do. Instead, he ended up in the Hare Krishnas. So what did he do? Krishna stuff. ITV stuff. Duplicating, he ends up with a business where he's duplicating Prabhupada's videos and doing a mail order business, selling Prabhupada's lectures and Indian movies subtitled into English. That's what he's doing. Wasted his life. That's a waste of a life. So what he was doing in college was on his way to becoming a director or TV, whatever, entertainment, motion pictures, whatever. And then whatever point that he got to when he joined the Hare Krishnas, whether it was, he hadn't made his first film yet or whatever, he made an amateur film, whatever he did, that's where he stayed, because he joined the Hare Krishnas and he just leveled off and never... He's not going to try and do his Academy. He doesn't want his Academy Award anymore. He doesn't want his TV show. He doesn't want to be Orson Welles or whatever. He does not know, because he's found Krishna. The guy that was going to be a volleyball player, Donavir. He's telling me how he was the star volleyball player of his team in UCLA. They were probably going to go to the Olympics. He's probably going to go to the Olympics or whatever, champions. And he said he met the Hare Krishnas, joined the temple, and said, I'm done playing volleyball. Now, he could have went on to be an athlete, but who knows what he could have done. He could have went to the Olympics of volleyball. Maybe he could have done track and field. Maybe he could have done, who knows? He's obviously good enough athlete to be on the UCLA volleyball team, so he was that. These guys, Indra Yumna, Swami, all these guys, what the fuck have they ever done? Nothing. Instead of being a movie director, became a Bengali pedophile, documenting an old Indian man sniffing around the world. Yeah, I know. And I don't even know what he started doing after I left, because I guess he sold it. I guess he sold ITV, or it merged. I don't know. I don't know what he did. But he's not doing that anymore. So that's this is a big waste. And all of them, same thing. All of them. Hell, the Harvard dumbass who goes to Harvard, you think you go to Harvard and you could do so. You could write a book. You could run for mayor of a city, or maybe become some kind of a political influencer or a community services activist, or a lawyer, or something. No, this guy goes to Harvard. This guy goes to Harvard and does nothing. He's chanting Hare Krishna. He's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing this other knucklehead's doing. Where'd he go? He's doing the same thing this other idiot's doing. This. How delusional you got to be. How delusional you got to be to think that you're a super white Hindu and you're going to sit there under a tree and I'm going to chant my magic words and I'm going to bless the world and I'm just a pure devotee. I'm a super white Hindu man I'm the superest of all super white Hindus. There's none more super. Not Gorahari, not Gora Hoodie, not Mike, not nobody. I'm the super duper white Hindu.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
You gotta be a delusional motherfucker. You gotta be one delusional. You gotta be so delusional.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama.
I just. As per Jung psychology, they never gone through individuation process. They've never confronted real life, living on your own in the real world. No, they haven't. Absolutely, you're right about that. It's been mom and dad's home. Maybe they went to a dorm. Maybe they lived in a dorm for a while in college, and then right into Hare Krishna, right into ashram, right in the ashram. So they don't even know. They don't even know who they are. They don't know if they want to be a. They didn't even decide whether they wanted to be an artist, or a songwriter, or a auto mechanic, or a doctor, or a lawyer, or a gardener, or a fisherman, or whatever. They didn't even get that. They never got to that. They didn't get to that point. They just got shuffled right in to an ashram. Oh, you're a Hare Krishna now. They don't even know. They just bypass their whole thing. Like this one. This goes back to this. Goes back to this Reddit page where this guy says it's really kind of sad. I mean, I really feel. He says, I hate myself for ever buying into this movement. I grew up in it. My parents were crazy about it. I considered it the ultimate truth. I was a fucking idiot. I ruined my entire teen age, thinking all my problems exist because I can't properly do bhakti. That's what I'm saying. These bhakti cults, it's like that Radhe was saying, it's never enough. You've never chanted enough. You've never done enough. It'll be like that for you being anxiety the rest of your life. There's no chanting being happy. He says, I'm thinking all my problems exist because I can't properly do bhakti. For fuck's sake, why couldn't I figure it out before? Why the fuck did I fool myself for so much time? And yeah, that's how I feel. I spent 20 years. That's exactly how I feel. Like, how come I didn't see the truth before? How can I be such a fucking idiot? I wasted my 30s, my 40s, my 50s. Well, part of my 50s. My 30s and my 40s. Completely. Gone. It's gone. And that's what this cult will do. Just think how long this Radhe's been fucking with this Gorahari. It's already been how many months now? Has she wasted with this guy? And she's not happy. She wasn't happy when she emailed me. She wasn't happy before she emailed me. She probably hasn't been happy for a while, okay? That's probably why she reached out to me as soon as she saw, she's like, oh shit. And she sent out a thing. She's been unhappy for a long time. She just didn't have anybody to talk to. And once they got a hold of her, put her through the ringer, my God, it's insanity. Yeah, I think many of these guys were less delusional when they were druggies tripping out on LSD than they are now. After, yeah, absolutely. It's like that Cheech and Chong, skit when he says, you know, I used to be, he says, I used to be strung out on drugs, but then I found the Lord, and now I'm strung out on the Lord. And that's exactly how it is. Last week I made a comment on Facebook of Kalatuta Das, who donated flat in the 90s to ISKCON Poland, that Prabhupada was sniffing tobacco. I got a messenger message from him that I have a good argument, but I'm in Maya. Yeah, more gaslighting. More gaslighting. Maya is a made up thing. Maya is made up. There is no such thing as Maya. Maya is a made up thing. We're all in this world together. When you're at the Hare Krishna temple and you're in the temple, you're still in this world. You're still here with us. You know, you're not somewhere else. I'm not in Maya. You can say I'm in Maya, but there's no such thing. Maya doesn't exist. It's not a real thing. So what he's saying is, you're right about Prabhupada snorting tobacco, but you're in this imaginary thing called Maya that doesn't exist. And so therefore, I can just discount everything. I don't have to pay attention to what you have to say because you're in this imaginary thing that I call Maya that doesn't exist. And that's my defense. That's my defense, is that you're in Maya, which is an imaginary thing that doesn't exist, but you're in it. Hence come Gurukula generation. Upon finishing that ridiculous and abusive schooling, they end up being confused. Upon facing the real world, they become so disturbed that they'll commit suicide. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so sad. And no one, and we act, and the world acts like it's not happening, like it's not a thing. It only exists to us, those of us that know. Just like all the abuses of Scientology are only known to people who are ex-Scientology and people who are protesting Scientology. The rest of the world doesn't know. They don't know. They're like, Scientology, that a weird cult? I don't know. I don't know what they do. That's why people are shocked when they hear when I say ISKCON's a pedophile cult and probably had 11 years. People don't know. The average person doesn't know. It's insane. I'm in Maya, and that I didn't even know that. I fainted. I know. I'm in Maya. Where's Maya? Where is it? Is it a country? Is it a city? Is it a building? Is it a house? I'm in Maya. Where's Maya? Is it a lake? What is in your head? Oh, you mean in your head? The Maya that exists in your head? A good read is Carl Jung, The Jungian Archetypes, the developmental category of human personalities. Those raised in ISKCON are a particular category, not a good one. Yeah, that's a hard life. Okay, it's not easy out here for a Gurukuli. Maya was a stripper at my buddy's 60th birthday party. Yeah, Maya, I think on that Maya Rudolph on Saturday Night Live. Maya is an invention, just like my truth and your truth. Reality is still waiting outside. Yeah, I know. That's you're in Maya. You're in Maya, dude. Okay. So we did this one. Okay, let's watch this one. A little bit of this one.
If you have ongoing exposure to controlling people, it's a virtual certainty that you're going to experience blurry boundaries, which is why I've created the extensive online course called This Is Me, Establishing Boundaries with the Controllers in Your Life. There's a link below that will give you all of the details, and I hope that you would find it therapeutic. As you know from many of my other videos, a beginning point that I have when I work therapeutically with individuals is that when you walk into my office, you're going to be in the presence of someone who believes in your worth as a human being. That's just a starting point that I have as I engage with people. And to me, that's not a very complicated thought. You deserve to be treated with honor. You deserve to be listened to. And whether I agree or disagree with you, I still want to give you a willing ear so that I can hear you as fully as possible. That's how we operate.
Things have gotten pretty expensive lately, and I need to generate some additional income.
I stumbled upon data annotation.
Now, unfortunately, there are plenty of individuals in your world who don't operate with that kind of thinking, though. And the narcissists, of course, are at the front of the line of the ones who will say, worth, dignity, you don't have any of that stuff when you're in my presence. You have to earn it from me. And over time, they can come at you so strongly with messages of rejection and with messages of contempt and disdain that it leaves you feeling traumatized.
How can you have any dignity when you're drinking the foot fungus smoothie off of some guy's the foot wash off of some guru's feet, some Sri Dayananda or Indra Yumna or Bhakti Vigyan, you're drinking the water off there. How can you have any self-respect, any dignity when you're doing that? I mean, seriously.
A person who deserves to be treated well, but they give you so many messages on so many different occasions from so many angles that tell you the otherwise that it's after a while it's like, I don't know which end is up. And you begin to lose confidence in yourself. You begin to question the decency that you bring to the equation. And then when other folks do come along and say nice things about you, the narcissist is waiting to let it be known, well, they don't know you like I do. How many times have you experienced something like that? And then what's worse, and we're going to get to this in just a couple of minutes, when you eventually are onto them and you let it be known, you know what, I don't want to be on the receiving end of your rejection anymore, they'll double down and they'll say, it's not you that has the relationship or rejection trauma, it's me. I'm the victim here. And then they'll play that card, they'll flip it all around and keep you in your state of confusion.
And that's exactly what this Gorahari guy did with this Radhe. That's exactly what he did. He turned it all around and made it all about him. And he had to defend Prabhupada and she had to defend him. And because he cares so much about the rascal Mike and I've got to do this and I got to do that. It was all about, it's such a narcissist. And then, and he's a victim because, I'm showing him in a bad light that he's manipulating her and he's manipulating them and so much bad, making him look bad. Nothing about her and her problems and what she's going through is all about him. He was the victim. He was the victim because she went behind his back and contacted me. So now he was the one. And he even said, it's not my fault I'm yelling at you. You got yourself into all this. He's blaming her for his narcissistic injury. He got injured because she did something on her own, and then he blamed her for it, for him getting, what a fucking, the whole thing is just such bullshit.
But before we get to that, I want you to just be thinking about some of the messages that you hear or have insinuated that come from the narcissist toward you, because it's going to be so important for you to realize what they're thinking and what they bring, and it'll help you recognize how to deal with their manipulative gaslighting statements later on. For example, how many times has that person either said or insinuated, "You disgust me"? Now, I guess that very few of you, if any at all, can say that you live up to that or down to that low level of disgust, but that's the message they give you. You disgust me.
Didn't he when he said I want to talk to her and he got her on live at that one time when he had that stupid pink hat on, and he's like, be a dick, be yourself, be a dick. And that's the same thing as being just contempt for her. Just, I mean, I'm the more I think about it and what I saw today, and the history of this whole ordeal with her is like I'm just waiting for her to just say fuck you, and just walk away from him. With all the gaslighting and all the bullshit that they've been through, and these creepy people watching this, laughing about it. It is disgusting. It is really creepy and disgusting. And knowing that people like this know exactly what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. This guy and this other lady, where is this one? I guess it's the same. It's the same guy. But anyway, all these people, they know what's going on. It's not a mystery. It's not subjective. Doctors know. There's names for this. Psychopathy, sociopathy, narcissism, bipolar disorder, all those other histrionic personality disorders, all these different disorders. Doctors know what's going on. This is not like, Gorahari's different. No, he's just like all of these people. He's just like all these other people that they already know what's wrong with them. They know what's wrong with these people. Jim Jones, David Koresh, Charlie Manson, Rajneesh, L. Ron Hubbard. People like that, the doctors know. It's the psychology of fanatics. It's the psychology of fanatics. They know that these people are crazy. They know what it is. It's not a mystery. It's not like, oh, Mike is just making, Mike calls me a narcissist. No, you are. You know Mike. Mike's no doctor. Mike's not a psychologist. Mike's not a anything. This guy knows what you are. This guy knows all your games. He knows all your ins and outs. He knows all the threads in the duder's head. He knows. He knows you're dreaming about being a guru. He knows all this shit. He knows you think you got magic words. He knows you think you're a God man. He knows how you treat people. He knows how you try to manipulate and coerce everyone. He knows how you demonize those that don't agree with you. He knows that you call people demons and Mike's in Maya and all of this stuff. These people know. These doctors, psychologists, psychiatrists, sociologists, social workers, people, they deal with people like this all day, every day. This guy has seen many Goraharis in his day. He's seen them, he's talked to them. He's met them. He knows. He's not making it up. I'm just a dumb comedian up here because I was an ex Hare Krishna, and that's why I don't get into all that. I'll let these guys talk. I'll let this guy talk about a narcissist and a cult leader and bipolar disorder and delusions of grandeur. He can explain it. I don't need to explain it. These guys know what's going on with. They know what's going on with these people. It's no mystery. It's no. Right?
If you see somebody who's crazy and you don't realize they're crazy, then you're fucking crazy.
You're fucking crazy. So let's get to let's get to. I got a few minutes left. Let's get to this.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination, of imagination, of imagination, of imagination.
All right, the dimension of imagination. Let's watch a couple of videos here, see what's going on. Ending up somewhat of a fun time. Let's have some fun here. Let's see. What can we do? Let's go back to the future. Let's see. What is this one? Sent in by Rafael. Let's see what this is.
Green card to the United States without a job offer.
Not a green card.
Without
Hindu, Muslim, Christian, atheist. I'm better. It's just gets on my mind. I don't know why.
But how do you think it should be?
I think we should.
Is there one part of the conversation that deeply resonated with you?
It's probably the Virat root. Like his head goes above his sky. All the gods are by his side. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiv, Indra. Every god you name is by his side.
In the Bhagavad Gita, is there something that makes you feel a little bit frustrated, even unsettled?
See, if the Bhagavad Gita is making me unsettled, then what the hell is the purpose of the Bhagavad Gita?
Why do you think Krishna chose Arjun? Because he's so undecisive. Don't you think it would be better to choose someone else who would be more decisive and more fearless? Krishna is very powerful. Why do you think he didn't stop the war?
That was because...
If I'm a 9-year-old and I never read the Bhagavad Gita, how...
Okay, again, I don't think that cults, well, I don't think cults should exist. I don't think that religions should exploit children like this. This is exploiting children. They should leave the preaching and all of this stuff to the adults. They're exploiting children and turning this little girl into a preacher, so that other little kids will become attracted to. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. Why? To attract old guys. You have this little girl is preaching so that creepy old guys will be attracted to her. Is that what they want? Or is she preaching so that she can attract other little girls and other little boys to the ISKCON? Or is this basically just a love match? Because I don't know, maybe he's thinking, hey, in a couple years maybe we can get married. You're 9, so like in 2-3 years, you might be ready because Prabhupada says when the girl is menstruating, well, then the husband's ready. That's his signal. When the girl's ready, then He's ready. He's ready. She's ready. Let's go. This cult bullshit should be dismantled piece by piece. Narcissistic perverts and abusers pretending to be super Hindu freaks. More Hindu than Indian folks themselves. I know. It's so sad. Like this guy, I don't know if this guy's Indian, but he's sure trying to sound Indian. Maybe he is Indian. I don't know.
Could you explain to me what is Bhagavad Gita?
See, firstly, we need to know about who narrated Bhagavad Gita.
Why doesn't she say, I'm just a dumb woman with a little brain. You know, I'm a woman with a small brain. I don't know why you're asking me these questions because I don't really even need to go to school. Prabhupada says that I just need to get married and serve my husband, and then I'm good. That's it. I don't need to do anything else. I don't need to go to school. Just maybe, you know, I can make flower garlands. I can sew clothes for the deities, and I can take care of the kids. That's it. Because, you know, once I turn 13 or 14, you know, I'm gonna start popping out them babies. And once I start popping out that baby, I gotta make clothes. I gotta feed them. I gotta wipe their ass. I gotta do all that shit. So, you know, I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be busy at 12 years old. 12, 13. I'm gonna have a full house. I'm gonna have a full house. Oh, they're ISKCON freaks. They are. They're such disgusting fucking freaks. I swear to God. They are. They're such disgusting freaks, man. Okay, let's do another one. What do we got? Okay, I think I've seen this. I don't know. You know, hey, they get flowers every other day. Okay, so, here he is. Yep. So that's more, you know, that's more delusion. He thinks if he's playing in the flowers, that's mercy. You know, he thinks it's dancing and scooping up flowers and throwing flowers. You know, well, those flowers they offer those flowers to his feet. So, you know, those aren't any ordinary flowers. But he's so delusional. He thinks that if he throws these flowers at people, that somehow that's special. It's so special. He's so special. He's such a special man. He's such a special man to do that, to do this. I mean, let's watch again. He's just gonna wow. That's so amazing. It's so amazing. We're all so deluded. We're so deluded. I swear. So fucking stupid. Yeah, instead of playing with her girlfriends, her ISKCON parents forced her to study Gita and talk on this sad, stolen childhood. Yes, absolutely. Instead of being a normal 9-year-old girl, she's all, oh, that's Maya, and I can't do that. I got to chant. I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I got to do this, and I got to do that. Oh, my God. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. Man worship, man. In today's world, in the year 2026, there are still people that think that if they worship this man, that he's a god. No, worship this man like he's God. And these women, all of these guys. They are just as delusional. I'm telling you, they're just as delusional as Gorahari's people, and he's just as delusional as Gorahari. There's no difference. Absolutely no difference between this guy and the other guy. There's nothing. No difference. No difference. Okay, I think I got time for one more, everybody. We're gonna do one more. Let's see, what do we got? I think this will be fun. Let's see. I think we saw this already. But I'm gonna do it again just so we can go out. We can go out with a laugh. Let's watch this.
He wanted more than just peace on the streets. He wanted peace in his eternal soul. Armed with only a gold badge and those stripes of gold paint down his nose, he was Krishna Cop. He was the toughest cop to ever hit the streets, whether he was walking a beat or banging one out on his tambourine. But one day, the tambourine stopped beating.
Partner, no! Oh my God, no! Why couldn't it have been me? Why did it have to be Rajni Sattva?
Hey, Jake, did you get him?
Go ahead, kid, run along and play. Get out of here.
Maybe later, Jake. But now we have to catch the guy who shot me.
Is that you, Rajni Sattva?
What do you think?
It is you, little buddy.
And oh yeah, my name's Timmy. Officer Timmy.
Okay, let's go, Officer Timmy. Hey, free!
Krishna Cop, destined to be reincarnated again and again until the city streets are finally safe for peace-loving citizens. He's got more soul than James Brown and more lives than Shirley MacLaine. They say a cat has 9 lives. Well, that's a slow day for Krishna Cop.
All right, that was funny. That was a little Krishna Cop. I'm back. Gore hoodie. I'm back. I got my beads. I got to go chant. I'm gonna go do some chanting now. Time to chant some rounds. Yeah, they screwed up, man. They screwed up. They screwed up, man. They could have they could have done it. They could have. Hey, listen, everybody. All right, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good there. Hey, listen, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. I wanted to show the takedown of Rod Hay. What I gotta do? I got something like that. Okay. I gotta do it right. Okay. I want to thank everybody. Thanks for joining me for this takedown of Rod Hay, so you could all see for yourselves what's going on. I don't have to make anything, like I've always said, I don't have to make anything up. I don't have to make it up. I don't have to misrepresent. I can just play it as it is. As it is. Did you get it? As it is. It's too late for a swim. No, I'm a devotee. I'm a devotee now. Okay. So everybody, I want to thank everybody for joining in. Snoggle and Fake Human and Rafal and Weird Planet and Duke and N and everybody. Just everybody, thank you so much for joining in. Please like, share, and subscribe. Rafal, thank you for sending in the videos, and Tim and Jeff and Howard John, everybody. It's just so much fun. Everybody, please have a great day, great night, great morning, great afternoon, great evening. If you're hungry, have a great brunch. Please have some great luck. Please stay out of a cult. Gora Hoodie, I know you're watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Tomorrow, I expect you to have one of these on. Oh, no, wait, you already have no hair. I forgot. You're already bald. Hey, Travis. Yeah, thanks, Travis. Thank you, everybody. And yes, and Guru Ma. Guru Ma. Thank you, Guru Ma. It's so good when you're here. I love when you're here. Say hi to all the gurus for me. Say hi to all the gurus for me. Remember to just walk away.
There has been too much violence, too much pain. Just walk away, and there will be an end to the horror. Just walk away.
And also, I want you to remember that you're good enough.
I deserve good things.
You deserve good things.
I am entitled to my share of happiness.
Yes.
I refuse to beat myself up. I am an attractive person. I am fun to be with. I'm going to do a terrific show today, and I'm going to help people because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
All right, everybody. Thanks. And this is when you get to see me when I was once a little green slab of clay. Now, this is back when I was a Hare Krishna. Thanks, everybody.
I'm smart, not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
You saying you want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? You got it!
Are we clear? Are we clear?
I want to ask my questions now, and I want to have my answers now. You hear? Bill! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! All right.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.